Okay, here we are at the mid-tempo. It's always a quick turnaround. I had just enough time to fill up my tea in my cup and get all the metadata entered for setlist, donation links, etc. and get the live stream up. And here we are, only a minute behind schedule. Myself tuned up in the key of G here, and we're going to start with a good old number from Flat and Scruggs called We Can't Be Darlings Anymore. That's it. There's a dilemma in bluegrass music. When you have one song in your head, it can be hard to switch. You know, either the lyric or the melody. Those things can be tricky to jump from one to the other because they're catchy and they get stuck in there. So yeah, we're going to do We Can't Be Darlings Anymore in the key of G. So I'm just going to double check on the live streams, give everyone a chance to find this who is coming back from the slow tempo jam, which simply involves going to either my Facebook page or my YouTube channel and just finding the new video and clicking on it. So here we go. We're live on Facebook and double check on YouTube. Obviously, if you're picking along after the live stream, you can skip all this. Or maybe, oh, I just saw a little ad pop up. Hey, there it is. My show at Cervantes, December 6th, shows up on the stream on YouTube. That's cool. I wonder if it's showing up for you. Okay, and we are live on YouTube. Wonderful. Okay, We Can't Be Darlings Anymore, key of G. I'll find a tempo and then I'll run you through it. It's all just 1, 4, 5, 1 as far as the chords, which makes it easy. But the melody goes 1 and 1 and a 4, 5 and 5 and a 1, 1 and 1 and a 4, 5 and 5 and a 1. Like so. I'm going to do this for a second. Bear with me. You know about this singing straw? Kind of gets the voice in a good place. I like it. It's similar to doing, which I do often, to stay in that nice little place where you're connected with the voice. Okay, by now we should all be in and ready. And here's how I would kick the song off in G. 1, 2, 3. The actual melody, yeah. Let me try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oftentimes you'll stick a lick on the end of those instead of trying to like play the exact melody notes. So that's just your interpretation of how this goes. Anyway, however you're feeling it, whatever your skill level, go ahead and kick us off here on We Can't Be Darlings Anymore in the key of G, and I hope you're singing along as a duet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Darling, you often said you loved me, but you've gone on before. You don't know, dear, how I miss you, but we can't be darlings anymore. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. All right. Until we meet up there in heaven, where we can walk the golden shore. For down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. For down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Play. I have lost a million tears, dear, since you've gone on before. But we can never get be darlings until we meet around the throne. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Me than you. Let's do the third verse again. I missed some of the words. I have lost a million tears, dear, since you left this world below. But we can never again be darlings until we meet around the throne. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. All right, there we go. We're up and running, and everything's working. I love it. Red Rocking Chair, key of G. Now I'm kind of sourcing this from Pete Rowan's Old and in the Way. I'm sorry, not Old in the Way, but from the Mule Skinner album. Bill Keith and Clarence White and David Grisman, all those guys. So that version, of course, there's lots of versions of this song. That's why I say that. The version I'm doing goes from a G to an E minor. Those are the only two chords. So I'm just going to say E minor and G to be very specific here. It's E minor, E minor, E minor. Let's see. Ain't got no use for the red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's it. E minor, E minor, E minor, E, G, G, E minor, G, G, E minor. That's the whole thing. So I put G/E minor on. It's actually like we're in E minor, the way I'm hearing it right now. But there's no 5 chord. There's nothing that gives it tonality. So it's like modal, you know. It's like E natural minor or E Aeolian mode, if that makes sense. Meaning there's no 5 chord to the E minor. So it's not true E minor. This is a mode of E minor. So the notes would be exactly the same as a G major scale, with E as your root. So the 6th mode of E minor, if we're being very specific and analytical, which, you know me, that's me. So that would be a good kickoff, twice through the form, just like I played just now, and that's how you're going to kick it off. On the Red Rocking Chair, here we go, key of E minor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Yeah, who'll rock the cradle? Who'll sing a song? Who'll rock the cradle when I'm gone? Who'll rock the cradle when you're gone? I got it. boy do? What else can a poor boy do? Done all I can do, said all I can say. Give it to your mama next payday. Go and give it to your mama next payday. Me then you. That was fun. Spooky. I don't know, that song has a spooky vibe to it. And it has done all I can do, said all I can say, give it to your mama next payday. That's one of the best. That's like gangsta. That's real gangsta for an old song. All right, Temperance Reel in G. Been a while. It's just one of those. I was trying to bring up some numbers that haven't been on the set list for some time, and this was one of them. So this is an instrumental. G, 6 minor, G, 6 minor, 5, 1. That's the A part. B part is 6 minor, 5, and 5, and 6 minor, 4, 5, 1. So each of those parts repeats, A part and the B part. And let's go 3 times through. Me, you, and then you'll tag it. Okay, the Temperance Reel in the key of G. Here we go. taking it around one more time. I kind of biffed my third break there and wanted another go. All right, we'll do one more and then I'll check in on everybody. Ooh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites, a groundbreaking recording from Del McCoury on the Don't Stop the Music album. All you bluegrassers, if you like bluegrass music, that is a must listen to. That is a crucial listening. A required listening, I should say. You got to listen to that album. And that has this song on it, Feel the Blues Moving In. And I'm not talking about the remake, you know. I mean, Del always is on point. But the original recording, there's something about that one that's very powerful. And kind of ushered in, it helped to usher in the era of modern bluegrass rhythm, in my opinion. I think Del does it in B. I'm sure he does it. I know he does it in B. But I'm not Del. So I'm in A. So we'll do this song and then I will check on everybody. So make sure you leave a comment on either Facebook or YouTube. Say hi, where you are, what instrument you're playing, anything else you'd like to share with us. Just got a capo pinched me sharp a little bit. I'm getting there. Come on, Lorena, you can do it. Pesky B string. It's either too flat or too sharp. Come on. Okay, so this song has a verse and a chorus. The verse is 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1 and 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. That's the verse, and that's what you're going to kick the song off on. The verse. All the other breaks are going to happen over a chorus, which goes 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1 and 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 4, 4 and a 1, 4 and 4 and a 1. So they start, the first half of the verse and chorus are exactly the same melody and changes, but the second half of the chorus goes somewhere different. So you got to be aware of how the verse and the chorus are different. And then one other little twist of this is after I sing the chorus, you're going to do an instrumental tag of the chorus. So whoever's break it is going to play the instrumental tag, and then let's do it that way to keep it simple, okay? So whoever's break it is going to play the instrumental tag after the chorus and then start a chorus form. So in other words, I'm going to finish the chorus, I feel the blues moving in. If it was my break, I would go. Then start my. So it's always got that little 4-1 tag instrumentally before either one of us starts our break. And that's also how we end the song, with a little instrumental tag a couple times. Okay, I'll coach you through it. So back to the verse form, which only happens on the kickoff. Way too fast. Okay. So, yeah, there's a sweet spot in the tempo here. If it's too fast, you just kind of lose the groove. Okay, so here's how I would kick it off on the verse. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. I'm actually going to turn it down 1 or 2 more notches just to really sink in to that groove. Okay, here we go. Feel the blues moving in, key of A. You're going to kick it off. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Though the miles are between us, I thought our love would strengthen as it had so many times before. But something has happened, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell my world is crumbling and the blues are at my door. The last letter that she wrote was on a blue piece of paper. That old feeling's back, the clouds are moving in. The beginning of the end is near. I feel your love is fading into darkness. It seems I have no friends. I feel the blues moving in. Here I go with the tag. Oh, it's not the words you wrote that left me sad and broken hearted and put me in this sad shape I'm in. Between the lines and mixed emotions, and there's teardrops on the paper. Say it's all alright today, I'll close for now, old friend. The last letter that she wrote was on a blue piece of paper. That old feeling's back, the clouds are moving in. The beginning of the end is near. I feel your love is fading into darkness. It seems I have no friends. I feel the blues moving in. Here you go. I just wanted to do that proper, like the recording. So, bit of arrangement in there, more arrangement than usual. That was fun. I just love that song. Dolly Parton, of course, did a cover of that, made it a big hit. But the Del McCoury original is something else. How we doing up there? Wow, we got lots of folks here. On YouTube, hello Eric Lewis in Central Virginia. Very cool. Hi Eric, thanks for being here. And Woody Woodcock is back. Hello. Hello, Scott in Flagler Beach. Hey, good to meet you in person last weekend at the old South State 48. Hello, Deborah Pickin and Archtop. Met you at the Augusta Bluegrass Week. Cool. Hi, Deborah. And Eric Lewis is on it. Repairing a banjo. Tore apart one today. Hey, what's the difference between a banjo and an onion? Nobody cries when you when you cut up a banjo, right? It's an old joke. Chris S. is back from the Mid-Tempo Jam. Hello, Chris. Tony in Virginia picking a Husson Dalton guitar. Very cool. Travis with an HD 28 and a Big Mun do Unwanted Love. Unwanted Love is on the set list. I don't know if you've noticed, but like on the description here, there's a set list. I do those ahead of time. And you can find them on my website, usually the Friday before, and I post them on my socials as well. So you're going to get Unwanted Love here coming up. Good call. What do we got? What do we got? Who else is here? Zappity Doodah. Chris in Ontario. Hello, Chris. Thank you for being here. Nice. Hello, Ava in Arcadia. You're still there. Best banjo joke you've heard so far. All right. What's the definition of a banjo player who just broke up with his girlfriend? Unemployed. Anyway. No, not unemployed. Homeless. Sorry. Homeless. I'm not that good with jokes all the time. Okay. Let's see. Homeless. Sorry. Yeah. Nobody on Facebook. I wonder why. I wonder if I'm just doing something wrong. Let me double check here. Sometimes this gets funny and I'm gonna. Anyway, thanks y'all for being here on YouTube. If anyone's on Facebook, I'm refreshing that page and I'll check it out. In the meantime, I'll tell you about some stuff coming up. Julian Family Fiddle Camp. Instructors have been announced, and I'm one of them. Hey, in May, here in San Diego County, lovely Julian, California. That happens in May. And, oh good, we got lots of folks on Facebook. Hello, David Holcamp is back for the Mid-Tempo. Terry, hello Terry Weller Godwin, you're going to try? Yep, you're trying. Very good. Tim Paragon, yeah, the Singing Straw. This is a great tool for warming up the voice. And it's great for doing so in the car, or it's great for being in environments where you don't want to like blurt out noisy vocalizing, you know, because it's kind of quiet. But when you're in the car, it does look like a vape pen. So be careful with that. Colin Burns, still up. You have a day off. Cool. Thanks for staying up with us, Colin. And Terry and Dave are here. And required listening. Yes, I'll let you know when required listening is happening. Tim had to go have some dinner and come back. Very cool. Good set list. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Dave. We're all here. Excellent. All right. I'm going to move back into the set list. Hello, Juliana Rue. We couldn't figure out the Facebook. Okay, well, you're here on YouTube. Very cool. How do you know if a music stage is level? The banjo player is drooling out of both sides of his mouth. That's a good one. Favorite version of a G-Run, asked Jake Kennedy. Well, I was kind of doing it on that song, the Del McCoury. That's the Del McCoury. All the way to the 3rd fret on both strings. But my favorite one is still the old Lester Flat. And I do this one a lot. That's my little G-Run. I do that one all the time. Cool. Well, there's a whole lesson on G-Runs on my Artist Works course. So check out Artist Works Flat Picking Academy if you are interested in learning a lot more about guitar, including G runs. Okay, I'm looking for the set list. Next, we got Hard Hearted. Julian Family Fiddle Camp in May. Gigs this weekend in Southern California with Joy Louise. Those are all on my website. December 6th at Cervantes, other side with Tyler Grant's Electric Farm. December 6th, that's a big one for those of you in Denver. I gotta show you this. This keeps getting my attention in my periphery. All right. This is my dad. My dad was a journalist. He wrote for the San Diego Union for many years. He was a beloved kind of local celebrity, very clever writer, excellent writer. And he was from Texas. And he did this is Al Jacoby, who was his colleague at the Union, San Diego Union. And they're both from Texas. And they did a story on Texas barbecue for the newspaper. And this was the photo. This is just an old family treasure. And it keeps getting my attention. There's my dad eating all that Texas barbecue. It's just hilarious. Anyway, I'm vegan these days, plant-based, whole foods. But if you presented me with some Texas brisket, I would eat it. It's what I grew up on is my dad's expertise in Texas-style cooking. Okay, Hard Hearted, here we go. Key of A. We're going to get the tempo up to where this one goes. Heartbreaker, dream stealing, love faker. We're in the mid-tempo jam, so this to me is mid-tempo. Here's how this song goes. Key of A. It always starts on a different chord than the one chord. The chorus starts on the 4, and the verses start on the 5. So here's the chorus. 4, 4, and 1, 1, 5, 5, 1, 1, 4, 4, and 1, 1, 5, and a 5, 5, and a 1. And that's what we're going to kick off, and we're also going to jam. All the breaks are going to be on the chorus. The verses will just happen when I'm singing them, and it goes 5 and a 5. 1 and a 1, 5 and a 5 and a 1, 5 and a 5, 1 and a 1, 2, 2 and a 5, 4, 4, 7. Okay? So the way I might kick this off would go 1, 2, 3. And then you go right to a chorus after the kickoff. Okay? Hard Hearted Heartbreaker from Jim and Jesse McReynolds and the Virginia Boys. Kick us off up to the 4 chord, key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hard-hearted and you will see. There it is. Sailed that note a little bit there on the last verse. Good song. Bill Cheatum in the key of A. Here's how it goes. 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 4, 4, 4, 4. 1 and 1, 1 and a 1, 4, 4, 5, 1. That's the A part. Happens twice. The B part is 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5, 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. Sorry, I'm giving you the 2-cent tour there because we got to keep this show on the road to gear up for the Fast Jam, which is coming up. So I'm going to kick it off. We're going to play 3 times through. If you need to go back and review this after the broadcast, you always have that opportunity. And I do teach this one in my Artist Works Flat Picking Academy. So there's lots of places you can learn it if you need a little more clarification. But we're going to just play it now. I'm going to kick it off, and let's play it 3 times each, and then you'll tag it at the end. Here we go. Bill Cheatum, key of A. Well, I was getting a little sloppy there, so I wanted to give it one more go and really focus. So thanks for taking it around again. You know, if I like totally flail on my last break, you could probably bet that I'm gonna call for another round. So thanks for putting up with me there. Unwanted Love in the key of B. Here we go. I'm just gonna turn this tempo up a wee bit. And that might have been on the quick side for many of us for Bill Cheatum, but that is, you know, a mid-tempo number, and I didn't really feel like slowing it down. It might have been a little easier that way, but you know, we're in the mid-tempo jam. I'm trying to do things like, for the most part, at their actual tempo. This one might be a little slower than its recorded tempo, or than how I would jam it, you know, at a jam. So this, you know, some of these are exceptions. This one and the last one, Nobody's Love Is Like Mine. These are going to be like mid-tempo versions of the songs. But most everything in the mid-tempo set, I try to kind of use songs that are going to be their actual performance tempos. Obviously that varies depending on who you are, who you're playing with, how you think of the song, you know. But songs and tunes tend to kind of have a place in a range where they're, you know, suited for. Alright? Pretty good. This is all just 1-4-5-1, Unwanted Love. 1 and a 1 and a 4. 5, 5 and a 1. So let's see what tempo I got here. Yeah. So the way I might kick that off is something like this. 1, 2, 3. That was good. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Okay, kick us off here on Unwanted Love. Key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Someone that's known the thrill and paid the cost. Someone says they'll never take a chance. On another broken heart lies false romance. Wanted and unwanted love, to share all the misery and pain of a heart that's unwanted and loved, and unwilling to gamble again. I got it. Alone, footloose and fancy free, yet chained to a love they'll never claim, and afraid to ever love again. Wanted and unwanted love, to share all the misery and pain of heart that's unwanted and loved, and unwilling to gamble again. Me then you. I don't want to love again, I'm sure. Someone whose heart is not sincere. I don't want someone who's never known how it feels to love and be alone. Wanted and unwanted love, to share all the misery and pain of heart that's unwanted and loved, and unwilling to gamble again. I missed a couple lines on the second verse, so I wanted to do that again. Hey, jam sessions. This is a chance to do do-overs. Nobody's love is like mine. Here we go, key of B. This is definitely going to be slower than what I usually do. But let's get it up to the top of the mid-tempo. For me, mid-tempo ends at 120. So this is like a little bit less than 120. And I intentionally don't tell you these numbers because I don't want you to think about it. You can think about it in your own practice. Okay. Nobody's love's like mine. Nobody's loving a 4, 1 and 1 and a 5, 1 and a 1 and a 4, 1 and a 5 and a 1. Shoot, I got the other song in my head. Here's how I'd kick off Nobody's Love is Like Mine. 1, 2, 3. Kind of a similar song, but we can do it. Kick us off on Nobody's Love is Like Mine in the key of B. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean. ocean. Nobody's love is like mine. Play. I guess that I'll just go on dreaming, wondering why it could be. Someday, little darling, you'll be sorry for the way that you've treated me. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean is blue. Nobody's love is like mine. Okay, thanks everybody. That's the mid-tempo set. So in 26 minutes, we'll be back for the fast jam. So take a break, walk around, and come on back and get yourselves warmed up for the fast tempos starting at quarter after. It'll be on a new video, so come to my YouTube, come to my Facebook, click on it, refresh it a couple times if it's not popping up, and I will be there. Appreciate the donations as always. Appreciate y'all staying engaged. And I'll see you at some of these upcoming shows. And I'll see you at the Fast Jam, quarter after.